The clan of global elites that have embraced vehicles for commuting is swollen by one, if you see what I mean, as the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Agency, Lamata, launches its electric mass transit buses. The big idea is to transform the state public transport system to a carbon-free mobility ecosystem within the state. Now, the MD of Lamata, Abimbola Akinyajo, I hope that's right, said the initiative is a major aspect of the vision for transportation in Lagos State. The rollout of the electric buses kicks off with a 3-month proof of concept phase, the pilot phase, with an expanded fleet and bus routes which will follow. Now, the ultimate goal, we understand, is to have a countrywide deployment, and I know this, some 30,000 jobs for Nigerians are in the offing. It's good to think big.
Yes, this is revolutionary as far as I'm concerned, and it is forward-thinking. We will eventually get there, but we know we have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
In the US and Germany, some of these advanced countries, we're already seeing such
Electric
cars.
buses.
Yes, cars. I saw a video of people with dozens of cars parked and being charged.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, we are already suffering the ill effects of excessive use of fossil fuels, and look at the impact it's had on climate change and all that. So, the earlier we begin to transit to clean energy, the better for us. When I heard this story, I didn't take it seriously. I felt like, what's going on? But for Uando and Lamata to have come up with this idea, I think it's really something that deserves commendation. They deserve commendation. We just have to join the rest of the world in keeping our environment clean, and some of what we do currently
Otherwise,
do not serve
green.
that cause. Yes.
Going green is the name of the game.
Look at what happened last year. Look at how many lives we lost to flooding and the rest.
Yeah, avoidably.
Yes. So we have to start from somewhere.
These are the buses.
We have to start from, and they are beautiful buses. You know, I would like to have a ride in.
Oh yeah.
Even see what transiting in these buses look like. Lagos is always ready to lead the way in things that are really forward thinking, and that's why I want to congratulate Lamata for this. We can't wait to see them roll out more of these buses so that we can keep the ecosystem clean.
Thinking big is the name of the game, Emeka.
Yeah.
But again, the mega city status of Lagos is a dream. It's realizable, but a few teething problems here and there.
Yeah, one of yes, which is it's a good thing you mentioned that. I mean, one of the things is that you still have commuter buses, rickety commuter buses, and the drivers will be wondering what will happen to them when you have so many of these buses. What will be their fate? Are they going to be thrown into the job market? Because along the line, the government is definitely going to phase them out, ban them from the roads. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
We don't know how quickly that may come. Then, in the existing transport ecosystem,
arterial routes.
Yes, in the existing transport ecosystem
Okay.
in Lagos, it's going to knock off some participants, some of the stakeholders. So it's also very important to find a role, to find roles for them in the emerging system so that everything will run smoothly, whether we like it or not. By 2035, much of the world will not really need vehicles powered by fossil fuels. So you definitely find, if we have not fully transited
by then,
fully or substantially transited by 2035, what it means is that they are going to
we'll be playing catch up.
They'll be sending their vehicles to us. They'll be sending their fossil fuel vehicles to us. And that will not help us.
Help matters there.
Yes, that will not help us. So it's very important we talk about the routes. It's also important that the routes are structured in such a way that there is continuity. When the buses stop here, then it's not that, okay, I've enjoyed the ride in an electric bus, fossil fuel, free of fossil fuels, and then I alight, get on another bus, and all I have dodged...
Back to square one.
Back to square one. So these things, a lot of things we need to change. And the people, there should be citizen orientation. The citizens should be, there should be orientation for the citizens so that they can key into this. Let it not look like it's one of those phantom schemes that let the citizens know that this is where the world is heading to. We cannot pretend and we cannot look away.
Otherwise, you need the buy-in of the commuter.
And the transport operators.
And a lot of the people here may not even know the difference.
No, but these buses are very beautiful.
Yes, the beautiful bus, they'll get into it. They won't ask questions. Oh, is it powered by diesel, gas, and the rest?
Yeah.
They won't ask this question as far as they know it will take them to their destination.
One of the things that actually, one of the attractions of the BRT buses, let me just tell you, those blue ones, was that people could charge their phones in those buses.
See the interior. See how beautiful the interior is.
Yes, people could charge their phones in those buses. That was one of the attractions of those blue buses. So with this, I hope there will be some functionalities, little perks that
obviously.
that the commuters will enjoy and will make them swing.
And I think they should also consider taking these buses to Abuja. Maybe when they are coming up with the second phase, Wando has to be encouraged.
They said it's in the offing.
Abuja and Kano are becoming similar to Lagos in many ways. Abuja is the second fastest growing city in Nigeria in terms of population.
Okay.
So for that reason, more and more people are migrating to Abuja, from different states. So we need to introduce something like this. I'm sure there will be sufficient patronage.
I imagine they are thinking big.
You didn't mention Port Harcourt with weakest flyovers here.
All right.